Nobody knows Oregon sports like John Canzano.
It's going to be a real eye-opener.
Voted National Sports Columnist of the Year by the Associated Press. Big opinions.
Lucky you didn't kill somebody.
Big guests.
You should be proud of this team.
No hair.
It's like a free fall.
Read, listen, and watch John Canzano. Weekdays in the Oregonian and on Sports Radio 750 The Game. On KGW every Wednesday on the Square and weekends on Sports
There
Sunday.
are only two things in professional sports that you can sell as a franchise.
Get the bald-faced truth. Only with John Canzano.
He built that program at Creighton. I mean, you know, they've obviously skyrocketed, and he got it going in the right direction big time with that. So he's a tremendous coach, good guy. I've always enjoyed him. We always have a good laugh together. We had a good laugh whenever it was 2 days ago, whenever we saw each other. So it's good.
With Oregon winning and Cal winning, you'd expect it to be a Pac-12 crowd here tomorrow. Neutral site, but still, do you see as a possible road team, even though it's
it could end up that way. You know, I told our guys, and I don't think it wouldn't be the same thing as tomorrow. But you know, in NCAA tournament teams, whoever's the highest seed, and if the game's going the other way, the crowd gets into the underdog situation. But that's all right. I mean, you play a lot of road games from the year, and whoever locks out, as I always say, whoever gets the most shots, best shots usually wins. So that's what we'll try to do.
I think I referred to you guys as a slower tempo.
Who's that?
Dana referred to you guys playing a slower tempo. Is it really a slower tempo, or just you guys are a little bit more disciplined in the way you go about things? And
Well, I think you can I
shot?
think you can be fast. I mean, I think the whole thing is competing for good shots. I think that we kind of say that you got to use the buffet of that. If you have a good shot after one pass, great, we won it. If it's after 9 passes, that's great. We won it. We don't want all 9-9-9-9, and we don't want all 1-1-1. We want a little bit of everything. We think that's the best way to play offense.
You've only known him for a couple of years since you came here, but what have you seen in Cody Ellis and from the time you
To be around.
is he the first guy you've ever had with colored hair?
Colored hair.
Probably not at Army. I would imagine Army didn't have guys with blue hair.
No, we didn't have any blue. They show up with blue. They doesn't last after the first day at West Point, but I don't know. I haven't really given it much thought.
Is it different kind of a free spirit to that?
Well, I don't know. I mean, people dye their hair. I mean, I'm going to look around here and I'll see how many guys dye their hair, or ladies dye their hair. So, I mean, it's really not that big a deal in society, so I'm not really that worried about it.
You mentioned Dana as a good coach. What makes him a good coach? What do you see?
His teams really, they have, they're always very well organized, and they really make great adjustments. You studying the tape, someone takes something away, then they have counters to it from an offensive standpoint. Then I think that he's always done a great job of having his kids play extremely hard. I mean, so.
Jim, we asked Rick this last year. It had been a while since he's been a head coach in the NCAA tournament for yourself. Even though you were here last year as an assistant, did you kind of miss the bright lights, the big stage of the big dance? Being a head coach in this environment.
Oh, being in the tournament's fun because that means the season was a good season, and so that's great. But miss it? No, not really. I mean, it is what it is. So, no, it's just, again, winning is more fun. But only coaches would understand it. So I'm trying to explain something that are not coaches. But I mean, at West Point, we never had a winning season. We had a great program. We had kids that were unbelievable. Was it rewarding? Absolutely. And the same thing at Evansville. When you got good kids that are doing the right things, hey, I'm not going to ask if your news games get the #1 rating. You guys all get the #1 rating?
Depends on the demo.
We got to move on.